Hello everyone, this is a quick video on how to embed Google Calendars into your websites. So this is just a simple calendar. Let's get into how we can embed a Google Calendar into your WordPress website. So the first thing you'll need to go is into your Google Calendars and take a look on the left hand side and find the calendar that you want to share. And the one that I want to share is the WVLS Web Calendar. So I'm going to go into the settings, and it says options is the icon that has the three dots here. Settings, well, we could change the color, and we'll talk about that in a second, but let's go to settings and sharing. We want to make sure it says make available to public in the access permissions. If this is not checked, then the public won't be able to see it. If you scroll down the page, then you'll find the embed code. This is what we're looking for right here, the embed code. Now, instead of just taking the embed code as is, let's customize what it's going to look like on the page. So remember what I said, we could change the color. Right now it's set to this kind of yellow color. Let's see if it'll let us change that color in here. And it will. So if you want your calendar color to be matching your library's color scheme, you can change it by finding the desired calendar and changing the color there. So I'll leave it as blue. Blue is nice. Next, you can you can show the title and give the calendar a special title. So maybe youth events or library events. Navigation button. You can set it so the default view is the month view or the agenda view or the week view. Let's do month. And if we have the navigation button clicked, that means they can click back and forth. But if we have it unclicked, that means they can't move forward to other months. So we'll have that clicked. Tabs. If we unselect tabs, it takes away the ability to move back and forth between the agenda and week view. So let's hit tabs. And now we can flip back and forth again from week, month, and agenda. Calendar list. What does that do? I'm not sure what the calendar list takes away. That's something for us to find out together, right? Okay, here's some other details. Sometimes you want your calendars to start on Monday, so it'd be Monday through Sunday. The default that I've been used to is you start on Sunday. And it goes Sunday through Saturday, so let's leave it there. Next, default background color. Let's see what that does. Oh, it changes the background color up here to this green. I like it simple. I like it classic, so I'm going to leave it as white. Border, you could add a black border around it. Maybe that's nice if your page needs some definition. The other awesome part on this page is you can decide how wide you want your calendar. So I know that the width of my web page is 1080, so I might move this to 900 and see what it does. Now, if we're pleased with how this looks, now all we have to do is hit update HTML and take this code. You'll notice all these pieces are in here. So here's the width of 900. Here's the 900. Here's the border width of 0, and that's because we do not have a border selected. And information like that. So I'm going to hit update HTML just to make sure all the changes that we made on the left hand side here are showing up here. Then I will copy the HTML. It says copy and paste the HTML below to include this calendar on your web page. How easy is that, right? Well, let's see how easy it is. So I have created a calendar page on the WVLS website, and you can see I've been playing around with embedding calendars, and I think I like Google Calendar than this one that I put in there. So to add a calendar, I need to sign into my website. This should look familiar to you. Then I'm going to find the page that I want to embed the calendar in, and that will be on the calendar page. Okay, so it requires a code module. because we copied code, we need to put that same code into a code module, and Divi provides that code module right here. And I remember I just cut and paste that same text here, or code, and I'm just going to call this new calendar, because I'm playing, like I said, I'm playing with a few calendars on this page. So now again, always hit update or save. Then let's view the page to see what we're looking at. So here's the other one I was playing with. Oh, this one's kind of smaller, right? So we can edit the page. And now let's edit the new calendar. For the alignment, I'm going to go to design, and let's see if I can make the alignment centered. Let's see what this does. This says text orientation. And I'm not sure about that because we're using a code module. Oh, sure enough. So I hit the text orientation just to try, and I clicked on the eyeball or the preview button inside the module to see if it aligned our code, and it certainly did. There's our code. You can see the calendar above uses a border, and the calendar we made does not, and see how that affects the design here. So let's hit save and exit and go take a peek at the page, because sometimes that preview button in the module doesn't behave exactly how you think it will, or the changes don't appear. And sure enough, there it is. It looks centered. Now, you can tell that the ones above are a little bit larger, and it's your prerogative to change if you want this to be larger. What you can do there is go back to your original code and keep adjusting it here on the left hand side under the width and height, or in that very same module you can find that spot within the code where it says width and height, and you can change it right then and there to adjust the size of your calendar on your page. And you can tell I bumped it up a little bit. So there you go. That's how to embed a Google Calendar onto your WordPress website. Thank you to Sarah Maris for showing that at the May 17th Webmaster Co-Work Day in Indian Head. Thank you. Bye.